Dear students, you are welcome to my class. Today we shall also discuss the remaining topic of boys. Okay, let's start. Look at the board. You see, I have said already some things on the board. At first, boys of factitive objects. Boys of factitive objects. What is factitive object? At first, you should know what is factitive object. Factitive object means the object of transitive verb used as complement. Okay, factitive object means the object of transitive verb used as complement. The object of transitive verb used as complement. Example, then it will be clear to you. Follow the example. They made him king. This is active. They made him king. Here, this is factitive object. This is the factitive object. Here, this verb need one more object. So this is factitive object. After personal object, the object we use is called factitive object. In this case, you have to do, at first you have to make the personal object subject. So it will be he, the subject will be he, then the to be verb as the tense is past indefinite, so the to be verb will be was. So it will be he was. Then past participle of the verb made also made. Then the retained object king. Then the retained object king, the factory object. Okay, and then the subject will be object with by then. Okay, so we have done. So they made him king. It will be he. At first, object will be subject he, then to be verb was as past tense, and then the first participle of the verb made, and the retained object king, and then they will be then. They will be then with by. Okay, in this way you have to do passive. Then the next example, they elected him president. They subject, this is verb, this is object, personal object, and this is also factitive object. Okay, here you have to also make the object, personal object, subject. So it will be he, then the to be verb was as past tense, then elected will also be elected as past participle. So he was elected, then the retained object president, then subject will be object with by they will be then as object. Okay, in this way you have to make them passive. So I think you have understood what is factitive object and how to make them active into passive. Okay, then voice of reflexive object. Voice of reflexive object. At first you should know what is reflexive pronoun. You should know at first what is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun means when the subject and object refers to the same person. I am again saying reflexive pronoun means when the subject and the object refers to the same person. This is called reflexive pronoun. Okay, and what is reflexive object? When a reflexive pronoun used as the object of a verb, then it is called reflexive object. It is called reflexive object. Reflexive object means you know reflexive object are himself, themselves, herself, itself. These are reflexive object. Myself, ourselves, etc. These are reflexive pronoun. So when a reflexive pronoun is used as the object of a verb, then it is called reflexive object. A reflexive object cannot be changed into subject. You should know that this is very important. Reflexive object cannot be changed. Reflexive object cannot be changed into subject in passive voice. In passive voice, reflexive object cannot be changed into subject. So you should at first you should know what is reflexive pronoun. I have given you example. Reflexive pronoun means myself, ourselves, himself, herself, themselves. These are reflexive pronoun, which means the object when the subject and object refers to the same person. Okay, reflexive object. When a reflexive pronoun is used as the object of a verb, then it is called reflexive object. And we should know reflexive object cannot be changed into subject in passive voice. Okay, follow the example. Active. He hurt himself. He hurt himself. This is reflexive pronoun. And here reflexive object. This is verb, this is subject, this is verb, and this is reflexive object. Because here the reflexive pronoun is used as the object of a verb. In this case, you have to, it will be in passive voice, subject will be subject. Subject will be subject because reflexive pronoun cannot be, reflexive object cannot be changed into subject. So you have to use the subject as subject, and then that will be verb. Here hard is in past tense. Here hard is in past tense. So that will be verb will be was. That will be verb will be was, and hard in past participle also hard. Hard. And then himself will be himself will be also object with by. So it will be by himself. It will be by himself. Okay? We have done. See again. He hurt himself. At first, subject will be subject. Then there will be a to be verb. According to first tense, that to be verb will be was there. So after he, the to be verb will be was, and then the first participle form of the verb. Here, hard will be also hard in first participle form, and himself will be also object by with by. Also object with by. So it will be he was hurt by himself. In this way, you have to do. You have to change passive of the change passive the voice of reflexive object. Okay, I think you have understood well. Now, quasi-passive voice. Quasi-passive voice. What is quasi-passive voice? I have written. You see, a quasi-passive voice is active in form but passive in sense. A quasi-passive voice is active in form but passive in sense. It may be changed in the passive form in the following way. A quasi-passive voice is active in form but passive in sense. Active in form, you should remember active in form but passive in sense. This is very important. It may be changed in the passive in the following way. Follow the examples. Active, honey tastes sweet. Honey tastes sweet. You have to make it passive in this way. Honey, subject will be subject. Here honey will be also subject honey. Honey then to be verb is as present indefinite. This is present indefinite. The active form is present indefinite. So the to be verb will be is. After honey, the to be verb will be is as the subject is third person singular. Honey is then sweet. Adjective sweet. Honey is sweet. And then when it is and the verb will be in past participle form. Test will be tested. Test will be tested. So it will be honey is sweet when it is tested. At first I am again saying at first the subject will be subject, then to be verb, then adjective, then when it is, then the past participle form of the verb. Okay, follow the second example. Active. The rose smells sweet. The rose smells sweet. Here also the subject will be subject. The rose. At first the rose. And the to be verb. This is also in present indefinite. So the to be verb will be is after third person singular. The to be verb will be is. The rose is sweet and the adjective sweet. The adjective sweet. The rose is sweet. And then when it is. And then when it is. When it is, and smell will be smelt. Smell will be smelt as first participle form. Smelt. So it will be at first the rose, then the to be verb is, then adjective sweet, then when it is, then the first participle form of the verb smelt. Okay? So it will be the rose is sweet when it is smelt. Okay, in this way you have to make passive of the quasi-passive voice. Okay, dear students, I think you have understood well. Now another thing, voice with different prepositions. You see, boys with different prepositions. Follow the example, then it will be clear to you. You see, in active, the sentence is I know the fact. I know the fact. This is subject, this is verb, and this is object. It will be at first the fact, object will be subject, the fact, then to be verb is as past indefinite, the to be verb will be is, the fact is, know will be known as past participle, know will be known, the fact is known to and then me. There will be known to, not known by. It will be known to, not known by, because after verb known there will be always preposition to, not by. So you have to remember this. This is very important. You always make mistake here. So I know the fact. It will be the fact is known to me. The fact is known to me. This is you have to remember known to, not known by. Okay. Then another example. His conduct shocked me. His conduct shocked me. The object will be subject, me will be I, and then to be verb was as past tense. The to be verb will be was. I was shocked will be also shocked as past participle. Shocked. I was shocked. I was shocked at. There will be at preposition at, not by. I was shocked at his conduct. I was shocked at his conduct. Okay. It will be at first subject I, me will be I as subject, then to be verb was, then the first participle form of the verb, then at, not by, shocked at, and then subject will be object, his conduct. So it will be I was shocked at his conduct. Okay, in this way you have to do voice of different preposition. Dear students, I think you have understood today's topic very well. Okay, in this way you have to make active. You have to make active into passive. Okay, in my next class we shall do some exercise on this topic. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. All the best.